Ladies and gentlemen, coming at you from Philadelphia tonight, I want to welcome you to the 2020 American Presidential Brawl. That's right, all of your favourite US leaders will be going head-to-head in an epic battle right here. It's sure to be heart-stopping, it's sure to be gut-wrenching, and it's sure to be thrilling. I even think that we may have a few surprises for you tonight, so make sure to stick around for those. Unfortunately, of course, we couldn't get everyone here tonight, so we've just had to make do with what we've got.
Can this bastard stop talking? Oh shit, the microphone.
Without further ado, let's get started. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the first contestant of the night. Welcome to the 2020 American Presidency Brawl. The first man out tonight is John F. John F. Kennedy, JFK, got an airport named after him, got assassinated, but he's out here tonight to participate. The crowd seems to be really loving him. He just keeps pounding his chest, and there he did something with his arms. Interesting. JFK, our first contestant, and now, who will be the second? The first man to face John F. Kennedy in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Thomas. You know him as Thomas. That's Thomas Jefferson right there, the third president of the United States, successor of John Adams. Now, unfortunately, due to the fact that there are 45 American presidents, I'm fairly sure it's against the law to have a more than a 30-man rumble. Right here, that's what this is, a Royal Rumble. You get thrown out of the ring and you're out for good. That being said, it's very unlikely that either of these two morons is going to win. Not because they're morons, right? Well, because they're morons, yes, but because they're the first two in the ring, and they need to go through 28 other people and each other. Looks like the crowd's getting really riled up here. Thomas Jefferson has taken off his coat. He's ready to fight JFK. The 35th president versus the third. And he goes straight with the head slam into the mat. Yeah, as I was saying, we couldn't fit every president in here. But into the turnbuckles. And on the ground... Oh, no, a reversal from JFK. There goes Thomas Jefferson straight into the mat. Let's just hope that we don't need a doctor on the scene tonight. We could be seeing our first elimination right now. 3, 2, of course we're not. A new contestant just entering the ring. Who will it be? Ladies and gentlemen, that is Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton has just joined the fight. He goes straight for JFK, misses him, and then he throws him over the ropes. We could be seeing our first elimination right here. If JFK gets double teamed by Thomas Jefferson and Bill Clinton, we will be seeing our first elimination of the night. And no, Bill Clinton can't muster up the strength, but he does smack him right in the pus. There goes Bill Clinton onto the ground, and now he's the one getting double teamed by JFK and Thomas Jefferson. And what the fuck just happened? Another contestant into the ring, as I was saying. Couldn't fit every president in. We got the ones that everybody knows, so don't worry. I don't think anybody cares about Martin Van Buren. Speaking of somebody nobody knows, who the fuck is that? Oh, that's Beethoven! Ladies and gentlemen, that's Ludwig van Beethoven. He has entered the ring. We could be seeing 2 eliminations right here from Beethoven and from John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy seems to have given up, and so has Beethoven. Beethoven. Who the fuck cares? It's not like he can hear you anyway. We could be seeing an elimination of Thomas Jefferson, and no, we're not. Oh, onto the ground goes Beethoven and Bill Clinton. JFK is having none of his shit, and we're seeing our 5th contestant into the ring. Who will it be? Ladies and gentlemen, that is
Immediately. That is Franklin Roosevelt with the immediate smack to JFK. He does not seem happy with John F. Kennedy. Franklin D. Roosevelt, once again, the 32nd President of the United States of America. We've got 5 men in the ring, no eliminations so far. Speak of the devil, we could be seeing a John F. Kennedy elimination if Bill Clinton can muster up the strength to give him a right hook straight off the edge. And we're seeing our next contestant, JFK, narrow dodge from JFK back into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond has just entered the ring. This is a really heated fight right now. Oh, narrow dodge from Batman Beyond. John F. Kennedy could be eliminated right here. There's a drop kick from Frank. Oh, there goes John F. Kennedy off the side of the ring. Swift. Oh, Franklin D. Roosevelt is in the air. Beethoven's having none of it. Batman Beyond is just watching on. Oh, narrow escape. Not so lucky for Thomas Jefferson, though. Once again, Batman Beyond is just staring on. The biggest fighter in the ring, about I think he's 7'5". We could be seeing a Beethoven elimination from Franklin D. Roosevelt. Oh, Beethoven, another narrow dodge straight back into the ring. Bill Clinton over the ropes, and Franklin D. Roosevelt springs right into Beethoven's left hook. Speaking of hooks, another dodge from Bill Clinton. Batman Beyond is fucking clapping. Batman Beyond has just been watching for about 5 seconds. We got another fighter in the ring. The first one in a good minute. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Barack Obama. Barack Obama has entered the ring. He's picking an immediate fight with Thomas Jefferson. And over Bill Clinton goes. We could be seeing an elimination from Batman Beyond, eliminating Bill Clinton. Speaking of eliminations, Thomas Jefferson, he's in hot water right now, as Barack Obama just kicks him. Bill Clinton back in the ring, dodging. He didn't dodge that. Bill Clinton's hanging on for dear life on the ropes, as Franklin D. Roosevelt, an amazing reversal right there. Barack Obama's in a bit of hot water right now on the edge of the ropes. Thomas Jefferson, oh! Just back in. Batman Beyond attempted to pick up Bill Clinton, as Thomas Jefferson, I think he just voted for a timeout and then knee slammed Barack Obama. What a scumbag move that was. Batman Beyond seems to have sore hips at the moment, as he picks up Bill Clinton and slams him into the ground. 3 slams in about 3 seconds. Oh, the right hook, the right fist from Bill Clinton. Over the Batman Beyond goes, straight over the ropes. And over the ropes, Franklin D. Roosevelt is in a bit of trouble as well now. Could we see a Franklin D. Roosevelt elimination? We might do. Can Beethoven muster up the strength? No, he can't, because Beethoven is fat. Batman Beyond just escaping Bill Clinton's grasps. Thomas Jefferson going over the edge. Barack Obama is trying to eliminate Thomas Jefferson. He's pushing his eyes. There goes Thomas Jefferson. The second elimination of the night. And the second man in. Oh shit, the screen's gone. No, never mind. Batman Beyond on his knees. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Barack Obama is just watching as Franklin D. Roosevelt gets destroyed back there. He's trying to push Bill Clinton off. He's trying to help. Oh, Bill Clinton could be eliminated by a team effort from Barack Obama and Batman Beyond. We could be seeing another elimination of the night. Can he hold on? No, he can't. Out of the ring, Bill Clinton goes. They're dropping in the order that they came. They're dropping out in the order they came in, rather. This is really a spectacular fight. Oh, Batman Beyond's knee smacked into the ground by Barack Obama. Beethoven still in the fight. the fourth contestant. Batman Beyond is over the ropes. Barack Obama. We could be seeing an elimination of Batman Beyond by Barack Obama right now. No, just dodges it. Let's see who our next contestant is. I'm pretty sure this is the sixth contestant right now. I lost count. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Andrew Johnson. Andrew Johnson, the 7th President of the United States. And out goes Franklin D. Roosevelt. Didn't even notice. Oh, and Barack Obama seems to have a bone to pick with Andrew Jackson. His name's Andrew fucking Jackson. Andrew Johnson's a different guy. Oh, Batman Beyond straight into the mat. There goes Barack Obama over the Andrew J is sold. Oh, Batman Beyond over the edge. He's holding on for dear life. Can Beethoven eliminate Batman Beyond right now? We're getting another contestant in the ring. Barack Obama just got kneed in the crotch by Andrew Jackson. Who is the 7th, I think this is, contestant in the ring right now? Who is this 7th contestant? Batman Beyond just... The crowd seems to be going wild for this new contestant. It's Abraham Lincoln! Ladies and gentlemen, Abraham Lincoln is just entering the fight. He does not seem happy with Batman Beyond. And then he just goes straight for Beethoven. He just knocks down Batman Beyond and tries to eliminate Beethoven. The thing is he going to succeed in his elimination of Beethoven? Oh, that was a close one. Beethoven still hanging on. The 4th contestant in. We could be seeing a Barack Obama elimination right now from Batman Beyond. We see revenge for the amount of times Barack Obama's tried to eliminate him. No, not yet at least. Well, Batman Beyond having another fight with Barack Obama. They seem to be rivals. They've had, I'm fairly sure they've had quite a few. Jesus Christ, there goes Barack Obama's leg. Oh my god. Batman Beyond just watching. And here comes, ladies and gentlemen, William Howard Taft. Immediately destroyed by Batman Beyond. Where is his shirt? Oh, out goes Beethoven. The 4th longest lasting contestant in the ring. I was too focused on Tafty. Big Bill, as they called him. Why did they call him Big Bill? Fun fact, he's the fattest American president. He was around 350 pounds. He got stuck in the White House bathroom and had to get the Secret Service to rescue him. This is a really intense fight right now as William Tafty just watches on. The 27th US president. Barack Obama. Oh, Taft. Getting Barack Obama on the ground. Batman Beyond is squirming. Andrew Jackson really seems to be... He seems to be giving it to Batman Beyond right now. He really seems to be giving it. Batman Beyond's not having a good time. You would think that the Dark Knight from the future would be able to stop a president from the 1700s. And we might actually see that right now. He might literally push him off the edge as I'm saying that. William Taft is sitting on the ground as Abraham Lincoln. Oh, there, no. What is this? Wait, what is this? What? Oh my god, is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to be seeing the 2020 candidate. No, not even the candidate, the winner. The 2020 election winner. Who is that? Oh my god, who is... No! No! It's not! It is! Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Will Smith. Will Smith is the 2020 presidential election winner. Oh my god. And he's here tonight to participate. Oh my god. The other contestants are in such shock that they've left the ring. It says right here, after conquering YouTube, he set his sights on America. The crowd is going insane. They've just found out the winner of the 2020 presidential election, and they seem to be happy. Will Smith. This really is incredible. Will Smith picking it. There goes Batman Beyond! God damn. Will Smith picking an immediate fight with... Oh, are we going to see an elimination of William Taft? Big Bill Tafty. I think we are, and no, he's too fat. Barack Obama, Will Smith, straight on to Andrew Jackson. Doesn't seem very happy with him. And he goes, lands straight on his head. I'm genuinely surprised that William Jackson is still alive. I think now that Batman Beyond's been eliminated, I'm fairly sure. Is Barack Obama the longest lasting contestant in the ring now? Abraham Lincoln outside the ropes, he's back in. We could be seeing a double team effort from William Taft and Abraham Lincoln. No, we're not. We could be seeing a Barack Obama elimination, and we are! You hate to see it. Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, is out of the ring. Just as Abraham Lincoln hops over the ropes, he's got Andrew Johnson seems to have a real bone to pick with him. We could be seeing an Abraham Lincoln elimination right now as the next contestant joins the ring. A narrow dodge from Abe Lincoln. Who is the next contestant to join the ring? Will Smith seems to be having quite the brawl with William Taft right now. The next contestant's taking his fucking time, isn't he? Ladies and gentlemen, that's Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson, the 28th President of the United States of America, has just entered the ring. This is a spectacular fight so far. Over the ropes goes Abraham Lincoln. Andrew Johnson once again trying to eliminate him as Woodrow Wilson backs into the fucking turnbuckles. And he's doing it again. Woodrow Wilson seems to be having some sort of stroke at the moment. We might need to get an ambulance in here. Can he fight still? Can he... Oh! William Taft near elimination by Will Smith right there. The 46th President of the United States. We could be seeing an elimination of whoever the fuck that is in the bottom right. Ladies and gentlemen, Theodore Roosevelt. The second he gets in, you could tell Woodrow Wilson was not happy with him. Not at all. The 28th President of the United States of America staring at the 26th as he ran into the ring. Immediately knocks to the ground. Will Smith over the shoulder. Theodore... William Taft destroying Woodrow Wilson right now. Oh, the reverse... That wasn't a reversal. Will Smith, he punched the other... with Theo in the stomach. Will Smith into the ground. Will Smith on the ground. If Will Smith hadn't reinforced his skull with concrete, I believe he would be dead by now. My God, Abraham Lincoln could be eliminated. He is the longest lasting contestant in the ring right now. It would be a truly sad thing to see if Andrew John Jackson were to eliminate Abraham Lincoln. He's not, and he just wipes his face. That seems to be his downfall. Oh, we could be seeing a Tafty Boy elimination right now from Woodrow Wilson. Taft is quite hefty, to be fair, so I'm not sure how the skinny old Woodrow will be able to eliminate him, and he can't. We could be seeing a complete switch right now. Now Abraham Lincoln has the... Never mind. Will Smith. Oh, over the ropes goes the Woodrow Wilson. Taft really... There's the drop kick from Abraham Lincoln. Over the back goes Theodore Roosevelt. One of the 4 presidents to have his head, his face even, in Mount Rushmore. Over the ropes he goes, Abraham Lincoln, Woodrow Wilson. Seems to be having a brawl. Oh! Andrew Jackson with the devastating smack. Theodore Roosevelt really seems to hate Will Smith. Oh, we could be seeing a double elimination right now. It could be happening. Andrew Jackson eliminating Taft. And there goes William Taft. I'm surprised that he didn't crack the ground below him, to be honest. I think... Oh! Yes! I was right. Oh my God, a double elimination. I can't remember who the other guy was. I think it was Taft and another guy. Who was the other guy? They're making out in the corner. Theodore Roosevelt and Woodrow Wilson. Now they're fighting. And Woodrow Wilson is chucking Will Smith. That's not Woodrow Wilson. That's Theodore Roosevelt. We've not seen a new contestant in a while, have we? It's been a few minutes at least. Oh, over the ropes goes Theodore Roosevelt. Now Andrew Jackson is literally... Is he Jackson? He's Jackson. Andrew Jackson is just staring. He's not anymore because it took me too long to say that. Oh, Will Smith has got Andrew Jackson. Woodrow Wilson on one knee. Oh! It's been about 10 minutes. There's the new contestant. Speak of the devil. The crowd really seems to be riled up about this one. It's just a matter of moments before... Ladies and gentlemen... Ladies and gentlemen, that's the second United States President, John Adams. I'm not sure where his shoes are. Over the ropes goes Theodore Roosevelt. We could see an elimination from John Adams. I think we're going to, unless anyone else has something to say about it. Or unless he just can't muster up the strength. There goes Theodore Roosevelt in the first few seconds. John Adams getting cocky right there. He's gloating. And he just got whacked in the stomach. Will Smith, the longest lasting contestant. And speaking of contestants, here's another one. Just a few seconds from now. The crowd doesn't seem to give a shit about whoever the hell this is. Unless I heard something wrong and there's just nothing. I don't... Then, okay, yeah, there's the next contestant. Right-o. Slammed straight into the mat. Woodrow Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Ronald Reagan right there. Ronald Reagan over the ropes. And John Adams just saving his life. Christ. Oh, Will Smith. Near elimination of Ronald Reagan right off the bat. Why the hell is Andrew Jackson so tall? How tall was Andrew Jackson? Oh, we could be seeing a double elimination again. There goes Will Smith! The 20th... and Andrew Jackson! Damn! You hate to see it, truly. My God. The 46th President of the United States, Will Smith, eliminated. As another contestant out of the ring, Woodrow Wilson could be eliminated right now. It looks like he's going to. Who's this next contestant? It really seems...
This could be it.
Woodrow Wilson just saving his life. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, that's Ron Burgundy from The Anchorman. Ron Burgundy has just entered the fight. There goes Woodrow Wilson. He must be exhausted. He's been eliminated. He might as well have been eliminated about 10 times by now. Andrew Jackson height 1.85 meters. What's that in feet? I'm not even watching. 85 meters in feet. There goes nobody. Just 6 foot. Andrew Jackson was. Why did I Google that? I don't remember. We could be seeing a Woodrow Wilson elimination. I think we're going to, unless he just has the luck of gods and stays in. And no, what? My God, this man has the perseverance of Jesus Christ. Here comes another contestant into the ring. Who can it be? Ladies and gentlemen, that's a Machoke. A Machoke, and he's picking an immediate fight with Ron Burgundy. Oh! I don't know how a Machoke got into the ring. I don't even know how he... How did he even get into the building? Anyway, Ron Burgundy really seems to not be having a good day. He seems to be getting double teamed by the absolute buff boy that is a Machoke. I can't tell if that's a Machoke or if it's just a guy dressed up as a Machoke. Either way, John Adams' skull is now crushed underneath his ass cheeks. Oh, and that must have been painful. Ron Burgundy is still on the ground. How is Ron Burgundy not dead? Speaking of death, here comes who is that? Whoever it is, Woodrow Wilson does not seem happy with him. I think that's who is that? I think that is... I can't... There goes John. No. Why do I say that? Nobody got eliminated. That's someone. That is someone. It's I don't know who is that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's Richard Nixon himself. Rick the Nix has just entered the ring. Oh, we could be seeing a Woodrow Wilson elimination. Has his stamina lasted this long? I don't think it has. There goes Woodrow Wilson out of the ring. Ricky Nix is elimination. First elimination as he goes after the Machoke. I don't know how Richard Nixon hopes to lift that fucking bastard, but you know, he did it, and then he drops right onto his back. Ron Burgundy having a fight with Ronald Reagan right now. John Adams, the second US president, barefoot. He's picking up Ron Burgundy, slams him into his knee. Ronald Reagan may be dead, folks. Nope, he's getting back up. Somebody's going to interpret that politically. Machoke has Rick Nix by the collar, and he's got him again. We could be seeing a Ron Burgundy elimination, and I think we're going to see a Ron Burgundy elimination if Ronald Reagan can help John, who's the second US president. Just dodges. Maybe if Ronald fat-ass Reagan could have helped. There's the drop kick from the second United States president. There, Ronald Reagan straight into the mat. It's a very loud show. You need to keep hydrated in these times. This is an absolutely spectacular show for the third time now. Richard Nixon could be eliminating Ronald Reagan right here. Oh, I think... No. Machoke. Oh, no. I think this might be the end for Ron Burgundy. I'm not talking about him getting eliminated from the ring. I'm talking about him dying. I'm genuinely surprised that Ron Burgundy has not been pronounced dead yet. Here comes the next contestant. The crowd once again seems really riled up by who it is. We're going to find out in a couple moments or so now. Ladies and gentlemen! Oh my god, that's Pepsi Man! Pepsi Man immediately goes after Ronald Reagan. After all, they do have quite a violent history together, but... Oh, there goes Ron Burgundy! Finally. Maybe he can go rest backstage with a broken spine. We could be seeing a Pepsi Man elimination right now. In the first, not even minute into the ring. Of course we're not. Of course we're not. Pepsi Man's not going out that easily. Pepsi Man, he's enacting his revenge on Ronald Reagan. Or not. Machoke has been in the ring for... No, John Adams has been in the ring for a fair amount of time. What is even going on in the corner? I don't know who's getting eliminated right now. I think Ronald Reagan. And no! Oh my god! Machoke versus Pepsi Man. This truly is a fight of the brightly coloured bald men. Never mind, they've just lost interest in each other. Pepsi Man getting fucking smacked in the gob. And no, we could be seeing a John Adams elimination right now from Ricky Nixie. Next contestant into the ring. I think we are. Shame, he's been in there for ages. Machoke eyeing up the next contestant. That is James Madison, the 5th United States President. That's James Monroe, the 5th United States President. Immediately fighting Machoke. Machoke goes over the ropes. Can James Madison get an elimination in his first 10 seconds in office? Why in the ring? Am I stupid? We could be seeing a Machoke elimination right now. I don't know if we are. I don't know if... No, he doesn't. James Monroe, even though he's just gotten into the ring, doesn't have the strength. Machoke literally just stopped Pepsi Man's grab and picked him up. And there goes... My god, Machoke just got a knee into the fucking mouth. Fortunately, Machokes are literally made of rock. And Ronald Reagan is sitting on the ground. He seems to be having a timeout as Richard Nixon is having... I don't even know what he's doing. Pepsi Man on the ground. He does not look to be having a good day. Machoke. Oh, devastating. Machoke's been in here for a long time, hasn't he? Not as long as Ronald Reagan, though. Ronald Reagan's been in here before the Big Bang, I swear. Next contestant into the ring. This will be our 6th contestant. The crowd seems to be going wild at who this next contestant is. That's, ladies and gents, James Madison, the 5th United States President. Into the ring. He seems to be fighting Ronald Reagan. We could be seeing a Ronald Reagan elimination. Of course we're not. Ronald Reagan is made of iron. He cannot be killed. Machoke. We could be seeing James Monroe eliminating a fucking Machoke right now. We could be seeing James Monroe eliminate... Oh my god, I don't know why I'm surprised. Pepsi Man, it's really Pepsi Man versus Richard Nixon right now. Pepsi Man could be eliminated. He's not been in the fight for that long, but he still has the stamina to get back up. We could be seeing a James Monroe elimination as well, or a Ronald Reagan elimination. Ronald Reagan really must be made of iron. There goes Machoke with the 1 foot away drop kick and onto the ground. Richard Nixon really is not happy with Pepsi Man tonight, is he? But you can't lift him. He can't lift... Machoke body slamming James Monroe. Right, there's too many James M's. There's 2. Richard Nixon could be eliminated by Pepsi Man right now. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Pepsi Man. I, personally, not to remain biased or anything, but I hope Pepsi Man wins. Not to remain biased. I don't know how many contestants we have left. Probably about 10. 5 to 10, I'd say. Machoke on the ground. Nobody's been eliminated in a long time. It's really just... it could be anybody's game right now. Machoke over the ropes, holding on for dear life. And biceps like those. He has to survive this, but we could unfortunately be seeing a Machoke elimination. There goes Machoke. Pepsi Man now standing out more than ever as he gets the shit kicked out of him on the ground. And there, Pepsi Man, I swear to God if Pepsi Man gets eliminated, I'm turning off the game. No, thank God. Richard Nixon. You have no fucking idea how long it took to make that Pepsi logo. Fucking ridiculous. James Madison over the ropes. Richard Nixon could be getting another elimination under his belt. I swear he's been in here for like decades. No, Ronald Reagan and Richard Nixon have been in here for decades. It's honestly a surprise to me that anyone's fighting Pepsi Man at the moment. And on the ground he goes. Given the fact that he's like 7'3". Actually, I think he's like 6'5". To be fair, he weighs like 600 pounds. There goes his knee. Must be at least damaged in some capacity. Ronald Reagan pushing Pepsi Man over the ropes. We could be seeing a Pepsi Man elimination. No. Pepsi Man remains in the ring, fights another day as he stares down the other contestants. Here, speaking of contestants, once again, here comes another one. The crowd really seems riled up about this guy. Who is it? Let's see. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland. The only... Richard Nixon devastates his cranium as Pepsi Man has a seizure on the floor. Ronald Reagan is not interested in him anymore. Pepsi Man, if I were you, I would just regain my breath, my man. To be fair, you probably have extended lungs. Do you have lungs? What the fuck are you? Oh, of course, Richard Nixon, Ricky Nixie, Rick Nix. Pick and mix is not going out that easily. Pepsi Man he could be having an elimination. Once again, Grover Cleveland, the only US president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms, the 22nd and the 24th US president. Oh, everybody must be so tired. It's been such a long night, a long game. Pepsi Man especially exhausted. We could be seeing a Pepsi Man elimination right now from Ronald Reagan. That would be, I think, the 30th elimination Ronald Reagan has. If he gets Pepsi Man's out of the fucking ring. There you go. Ronald Reagan eliminates Pepsi Man. We could be seeing another elimination. No. There goes Richard Nixon. My God, I didn't even notice. Ronald Reagan now the longest lasting contestant in the ring. James Madison on the ground. Good. It's not looking good for James Madison. As Ronald Reagan gets plummeted into the ground by Grover Cleveland at about 400 miles per hour. 13 Gs of force going straight into Ronald Reagan's skull. I'm not surprised. I think he's in he's in catatonic shock. We need an ambulance in here. He's just sitting on the ground. Grover Cleveland is literally just essentially beating a dead horse. He's a vegetable, Grover. Leave him alone. Oh, there, James Monroe. Is James Monroe wearing jeans? Is James Monroe wearing jeans? Slam. Onto the ground he goes. We could be seeing a Ronald Reagan elimination right now. As unfortunate as it would be, it's very likely, given his stamina compared. There goes Ronald Reagan! As another contestant enters the ring, we lose the longest lasting... That's George W. Bush, ladies and gentlemen. Immediately punched in the spine by Grover Cleveland. 4 contestants in the ring right now. Surprisingly, all of them are actual US presidents. George W. Bush straight into the turnbuckles. Grover Cleveland. Oh, we could be seeing James Monroe elimination by James Madison. The two James M's seem to really be having a feud right now. Who's going to come out victorious? James Monroe, James Madison. Oh, James Monroe just holding on for dear life as James Madison stares at the wall intensely before blocking the punch. We've got another contestant into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Who is this next contestant going to be? It's a gigantic fucking gorilla. It's a giant gorilla, and he's eliminating James Madison. A gigantic gorilla has just entered the ring, and a gigantic 7'5", 600-pound gorilla has just entered the ring. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He is getting double teamed by George W. Bush and Grover Cleveland right now, isn't he? Poor gorilla. Maybe it's Harambe. We'll never truly know. He's not meant to be here. I think he just showed up. There goes James Madison. Grover Cleveland with the, once again, 1 foot away drop kick. Another contestant entering the ring. We could be seeing a George W. Bush elimination from the 7'5", 600-pound fucking gorilla. Here comes George Washington. He seems to have ditched his casual attire for more practical attire right now. They are really beating straight into George W. Bush, aren't they? George Washington and the giant gorilla. The two Georges, the feud between the two Jameses has been ended. Now it's the feud between the two Georges. Grover Cleveland and James Monroe. The gigantic 600-pound, 7'5" fucking gorilla is really going after. God damn, how is Grover Cleveland alive? He's like 5'9", and he's overweight. He just got kicked by gorilla foot. How is his skull intact? Grover Cleveland. I think James Madison. No, James Monroe. The longest lasting contestant in the ring at the moment. George W. Bush picking a fight with this gigantic 7'5", 600-pound fucking gorilla. Could we see an elimination of the 600-pound gigantic 7'5" fucking gorilla? No. The 7'5" gigantic fucking gorilla. 600 pounds. Just George W. Bush onto the ropes. George Washington onto the ropes. Another contestant entering the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Who is this new contestant? That's George H.W. Bush. Let's see how he fights his son. I was going to say if he fights his son. We nearly saw an elimination from the 600-pound, 7'5" fucking gorilla. He seems to be picking a fight with George Washington. The 3 Georges in the ring. They really don't know what to do. Do they all fight? Do 2 of them fight at once? George Washington. No, George Washington nearly eliminated. Sorry. Well, I was going to say George W. Bush just lifted a fucking gorilla. No. Grover Cleveland really pounding straight into James Monroe. George H.W. Bush in a bit of hot water right now. The narrow dodge. One day someone's going to do that. They're going to dodge it, and that person is the momentum from the punches is going to, they're going to fly over the ring. I swear. And I'm going to be there the day it happens. James Madison. We could be seeing an elimination of the 6'5", 7'5" gorilla right now. George Washington really has a bone to pick with James Madison, Monroe. But could Grover Cleveland be saying something about... Oh, no. We could be seeing an elimination of George W. Bush right now as well. From the gigantic 700-foot, 3-pound gorilla, whatever his fucking stupid name was. Collision with I don't know what the fuck's going on in the right corner. Slam onto the ground. Was that another contestant? Or am I deaf? I think I'm going senile, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's been eliminated in about 3 eons. We could be seeing a double team from George H.W. Bush and James Monroe. Speaking of James Monroe, that double team really doesn't seem to be working out. James Monroe could be eliminated right here. I think he is. There he goes! James Monroe, the longest lasting contestant in the ring, as Grover Cleveland is having a snooze on the ground. George Washington smacked in the back. And how is George W. Bush still alive? How is George W. Bush alive? He's been pounded by a gorilla at least 500 times. There he goes. I think he's getting eliminated. I think the gorilla is eliminating George W. Bush right now. Is he? Is George W. Bush actually going to stay? This is just going on indefinitely. How? You're a gorilla! You're a 7'5" gorilla! And you can't tell... You know what? I'm not the wrestler, am I? I'm not the superstar here tonight. I'm just the commentator in the corner. The gorilla gets his abdomen smashed in by George W. Bush. Oh, devastating blow to Grover Cleveland. Another contestant into the ring. James Monroe really seems to be staring at him. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to Donald Trump right here. James Monroe definitely didn't. Donald Trump right here. Honestly, I'm not sure who that guy is, but he has funny hair, so I'm sure it'll be fun to watch. He smashes his foot straight into Grover Cleveland's abdomen. George W. Bush and the gorilla and their feud with each other. Both of them being made out of pure alloy, so they cannot die. They cannot die. You could be seeing an instant elimination of Donald J. Chump. Chump. Donald J. Crunch. Did you know, fun fact, the J in Trump's name is John. That is actually scary. Donald John Trump. And we could be seeing the elimination of the gorilla. He seems to be laying a beat down on Grover Cleveland, saving George Washington's life, in fact. Grover Cleveland really... And oh my god, Donald Trump and George H.W. Bush destroying their founding father. We could be seeing a double, and there goes whoever the hell that guy was. Grover Cleveland. Cleveland Brown is out of the ring. The gorilla seems to not really be caring about George W. Bush, but George W. Bush, he's going straight back at him. He picks him up, slams him neck first into the mat. George Washington seems to be having a fight with the other guy right now. The funny blonde guy. We could be seeing an elimination of the gorilla right here by George H.W. Bush, fighting for his son. There goes the gorilla. There goes the gigantic 7'5", 600-pound fucking gorilla out of the ring. Donald Trump over the ropes. 4 contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got 3 contestants left, maybe 4. We're getting near the end game now. You can tell because George Washington is just dead. And everyone's staring at each other. George W. Bush seems to have picked a fight with, I was going to say Barack Obama. Donald Trump right now. Because his gorilla has been, his 6'5", 700-pound gorilla. That's the other guy. Oh my god, it's Thick Hitler. I thought he was dead. Ladies and gentlemen, Thick Hitler has just entered the ring. Thick Adolf Hitler. My god. George H.W. Bush is really not happy about that. Thick Hitler is... I don't think we can show that. Jesus Christ. Thick Hitler seems to be absolutely lubed up for the job. I can't tell if that's lube or if he's waiting to expand it. Donald Trump doesn't have... He seems to be really pissed off at... Oh, George W. Bush. George W. Bush. It could be anyone's game right now. Donald Trump slams straight into thick Hitler once again. We thought he was dead. Turns out he was hiding in Belgium. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Harry S. Truman. Harry S. Truman, of course he immediately goes after Hitler. Of course he goes after Hitler. Again, George Washington. Could we be seeing a George Washington elimination right now? He's been in the ring for a while. Oh, Hitler seems to have gotten the best of Truman for the moment. The Truman Show. How will Jim Carrey get out of this one? He's getting a beatdown laid on him. George W. Bush still in the game, surprisingly. There, Jesus Christ, George H.W. Bush really seems to be smacking down on busty Hitler. Thick Hitler, who cares? Donald J. Trump smashed into the tarmac. That's tarmac, ladies and gentlemen. We don't use mats. That's just hard concrete. Could we be seeing a George Washington elimination from George H.W. Bush right now? There he goes! One of the longest lasting contestants in the ring. George Washington eliminated. And there goes the teleporting act of Harry S. Truman as busty Hitler watches on. Busty Hitler going after Donald Trump. Thick Hitler smashes onto the ground with the 1 foot kick thing. Drop kick. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, we're all tired here tonight. Donald Trump smashes into the ground. George W. Bush is just laying on the ground. Donald Trump is laying on the ground. You can really feel everybody is exhausted. Everyone's exhausted. They're just tired. They just want this to be over, but unfortunately for them, it's not over until the last man is alive in the ring. The last man standing, that's what this is. George W. Bush having a brawl with his dad right now. His own father. Here comes, I think this is the final contestant, ladies and gentlemen. The final contestant into the ring. Give a warm welcome to John Quincy Adams. Straight into the ring. The 5th US president, 6th rather. The son of the John Adams from earlier on. Oh! George W. Bush just hanging on for dear life. It really is a miracle. There goes the dropkick to Thick Hitler. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Thick Hitler's crotch. Why, he shit himself. We could be seeing an elimination of Harry S. Truman from Donald Trump. No. Harry S. Truman has something to say about that. Oh. And now, John Quincy Adams and... Oh, that was a close one. Donald Trump really just laying a smackdown on... who's Harry Truman. God damn, Harry Truman smacked in. Donald Trump could be eliminated by George W. Bush right now. It would be fucking astonishing, given that George W. Bush has been in here longer than I've been alive. I don't think he's got the strength to do it. I don't think he has. Oh! Harry Truman smacked into the ground. Harry Truman get back up. The fight's not over for you yet. Donald Trump seems to think so as well. Harry Truman really is just getting annihilated right now. Thick Hitler over the ropes. Could be seeing an elimination of Thick Hitler right now. Of course we're not. Harry Truman could be getting eliminated right here by Donald Fat Trump. That's not funny. I don't think Trump has the strength to do that. Thick Hitler over the edges, holding on for dear life. George H.W. Bush and his immense alloy kneecaps. Can he kick him off the edge? Donald J. Trump's in a bit of hot water right now as well. We could be seeing a double elimination of Hitler and Trump. Thick Hitler, rather. I think everyone is so damn exhausted, they just don't have the move. The power. Hitler voluntarily jumps over the edge. Dodge just. Oh, we nearly saw the combo. We nearly saw the double combo from Harry S. Truman. The atomic bomb. Atomic bombs, rather. And just. George H.W. Bush. Oh, once again, The second miss. He got Hiroshima, but just fell short at Nagasaki. And Donald, Jesus fucking Christ. The George W. Bush really just lays the beat down on his dad. We could be seeing elimination of Hitler. In the right, thick Hitler. There goes busty Hitler. God, there he goes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have genuine US presidents in the ring. I didn't actually think we would fucking see this. But for some reason, they're all so bloody resilient. That Pepsi man. And there goes George H.W. Bush. Oh my God, the intensity is rising. You can feel it between these last 4 contestants. My God, truly, truly magnificent. George W. Bush eliminates his dad. Long runner in the ring. As I was saying, a 7'5" fucking gorilla gets eliminated. Not even half the time that George W. fucking Bush has in the ring. You can see support from all sides. Donald Trump's just lying on the ground. People really are they are trying their hardest to get their favourite superstars. They're trying to give them the motivation to continue to go, but it must be so difficult for them all. Donald J. Trump really does look exhausted, though. You see him a minute ago? Oh, Harry Truman smacking straight into the skull of John W. Bush. We could be seeing an elimination of Donald Trump. Of course we're not. The Donald has more to say. Oh, I don't even know who's got who. Turns out neither of them had neither of them. John Quincy Adams seems to be trying to seduce Trump in the corner right now. Oh no, this might be it for Trump. This might be it for Donald Trump right here. Of course it's not. He's not been impeached just yet. Trump could be getting the elimination of Harry. That's the guy with the beard. I don't think anyone really has the strength to fight as George W. Bush taunts Harry S. Truman. We could be seeing an elimination of Harry S. Truman right now. No. Just. This really is a spectacular fight. Donald Trump on the ground. Oh no! Oh no! My God! The luck involved. That would have been it for Donald Trump. That would have been it. But luckily, the AI had a stroke and just stopped moving. Donald Trump getting a beatdown laid on him by Harry S. Truman. George W. Bush, he is destroying John Quincy Adams' leg. Trump doesn't seem to have the strength to get up. That could be his downfall right now. Oh, no, it's not. He was just faking it the whole time. Over the edge goes Harry Truman. We could be seeing an elimination of Harry Truman right now. I think we're going to see an elimination of Harry Truman from Donald Trump. There goes Harry S. Truman. He just got nuked, you could say. Stop me with these dumb puns. Ladies and gentlemen, John Quincy Adams is somehow still in the fucking ring. This could be it for Donald Trump. I think this is going to be it for Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is going to be it. There goes Trump. And the final 2 contestants. Turns out he was in a peach. George W. Bush, who's been in here for longer than the atoms have existed. John Quincy Adams with the immediate 1-foot drop kick into the ground. You can really feel the exhaustion between these two men. They just can't muster up the strength to go any further. An impressive display of character from everyone here tonight. The willpower involved. I swear to God, if John Quincy fucknuts wins this game, I'll be livid. George W. Bush, the long-running contestant, he does not have any stamina left. He's just on the ground. It's really, you hate to see it, don't you? It's not even fair. But it could be seeing a reversal of the role. No, it's not. He's into the ground. I'm genuinely surprised he is not dead. Come on, Come on, George. Come on, George. I genuinely think... Come on, George. George W. Bush. There he comes back. He's brought it back. You can see he was faking it the whole time. Could we be seeing a complete turn of events right now? Oh my god, we might. Oh my god. Oh my god! The winner of the 2020 American Presidential Brawl. Ladies and gentlemen, it's George W. Bush. He was in the ring for a good 10 bloody rounds. He is not moving. He genuinely, I'm surprised he's even moving. My God. My God, ladies and gentlemen. What a spectacular, magnificent, breathtaking show tonight. Hopefully, you'll join us for the next one at WrestleMania. Truly magnificent. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the 2020 American Presidential Brawl. We'll see you next year. Or the next time I decide to do another one of these stupid fucking things. My voice is physically destroyed. This is absolute... This is ridiculous. I need to go... It's 4:45 in the morning.